Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Flight 96. I'm your host, Hunter Foreman, and today on this momentous occasion, I decided to bring back, literally, he will go down in history as having the funniest episode of Flight 96 history. Ladies and gentlemen, Zach Stone is in the building. First things first, how are you, man?
Doing alright, man. Tired, working.
I feel you on that one. We're just going to get right into this because we both agreed that, of course, the last episode was hilarious, fantastic.
Yeah,
we're gonna get a little serious and talk about stuff that what this channel is really all about, and that's music. And I want to ask you, what do you think is the most? What do you think how does music influence people in their everyday lives?
Well, for me, music changes my mood. So I could be having a really good day, but if I'm feeling sad, I'll go listen to the Future album.
Oh, the self-titled one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because anyway, him crying. And then all of a sudden I want to slit my wrist and shit. But I could be angry, then listen to Pharrell Happy, and I'm straight.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. Hold on. When that song came out, it was cool for about 2 weeks.
You shut your mouth. That had the longest music video in history.
Oh yeah, didn't it do 24 hours? Yeah. That's crazy. I think.
Yeah, I'm tired. His lungs are right now.
No. What they did was they just did the music video.
He's never going on tour again.
Well, the thing is that he didn't sing for 24 hours. The music video was just on loop. Did. There's no way he did. Zach, no, he didn't. He didn't.
He broke.
There's no way.
Guinness World Records right now.
Well, Travis Scott actually just broke a world record performing Goosebumps 14 times in a row. Actually, 16 now. He broke his own record.
At what venue?
Probably in Houston. He's from Houston.
And he thought to himself, before he stepped on his home stage, I'm gonna perform the same song.
The people loved it.
Dude, I could have got off he could have got off doing it twice in a row, or maybe 3 times if he split it up, one in the middle, one at the end, one in the beginning.
Yeah.
14 times in a row?
I think it's but it's 16 now because he broke his own record. Yeah, I know. Sound
like a good performance. Sounds like Kanye's concerts.
Have you ever been to a Kanye concert though?
Never. I can't afford it. And then I've heard the stories about him going on rants and doing the same song.
See, that's the thing.
Getting off stage.
See, that's the thing. I think the best concert I've gone to, and because I'm biased, was because is technically just Joey Badass. But the second one was J. Cole when I went to go see J. Cole.
J. Cole probably throws on a mean concert.
He does. I mean, he performed an entire album on stage.
I fuck with that.
2014 Forest Hills Drive, he performed the whole album, which I think is incredible.
And that's most artists will do 6, 7 songs.
Probably 3 or 4 songs from one album, and then they'll go to
an oldies.
Yeah, go pick an oldie, and that's what he did. I think he took an intermission where he did "Lights Please."
Oh, okay.
And I think he did "Workout," which I think is one of the best J. Cole songs. So, but
Kanye's dead.
What?
Kanye's dead.
What do you mean Kanye's dead?
He's gone.
What do you mean he's not? He's in Wyoming recording another album.
We have this whitewashed Kardashian Kanye. I don't fuck with him.
You don't like it?
Nope.
Why?
Bro.
You didn't like Life of Pablo?
You didn't seriously just ask that. That album was trash. He had Wolves, which was decent, and his verse was trash. What's the other song? Father Stretch My Hands Part 2 or whatever.
It was Part 1.
Part 1.
The one that had the "If Young Metro don't trust you, I'm going to..."
And that's the best part of the song. After that, you can change it. Once the beat drops, you can just
And you know what's sad? I was in Padre with my friend Devontae. Shout out to Devontae. You know what I'm talking about. He told me, I played that song, and he's like, yeah, you can change it, right after this.
Yeah.
And I was like, isn't that kind of sad, though, for artists?
He hit his prime, man, and he's just holding on.
Isn't that sad, though? You have this one song that's just great, and then after, a certain part in time, you just want to change it afterwards? Wouldn't that hurt, kind of?
For them or for us?
For them. They're at a concert, or they just happen to be like in the say they just happen to be like in the area and they hear like their song, like, okay, they're playing my song or whatever, and then they're like, why did they change my song after this part? Like,
well, you know, they don't give a fuck.
I know they don't.
They're
but like,
rich.
I know they're rich, but like, as an artist, I think that would be like kind of like hurtful if you think about it.
You can't say Lil Pump don't hear his own music.
Don't talk about Lil Pump to me.
Lil Pump
don't
trash.
ever talk about Lil Pump. Don't because he made a J. Cole diss when J. Cole literally has never had beef with anybody.
Everybody gotta die.
Okay, would you?
Everybody gotta die.
But would you just randomly just go at J. Cole?
He said Lil whatever. That's a wide area.
That's a wide.
Back in the day, when you had Lil in front of your name, it used to mean something. It used to mean you were
Wayne.
straight with.
Wayne was like Wayne was the pioneer of that.
And then nowadays, when you got Lil in front of your name, you a little retarded. That's all that means.
Well, speaking of Lil Yachty just dropped his album Teenage Emotions.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I knew it dropped and I forgot about it.
Okay, the thing with this is that Yachty has, okay, and I don't think you're even gonna listen to it after I tell you this. The album has 21 songs on it.
Okay.
And I seriously thought it should have been like 13 or 14.
I understand that because I was gonna say that Lil Yachty shouldn't make albums. Lil Yachty should stick to just making singles.
And mixtape, like little tiny like mixtapes and stuff. Well, kind of like what Lil Uzi's doing. Like 10 song, 9 song mixtape. What's the problem with Lil Uzi?
Dude,
I feel like Lil Uzi,
he makes bangers, but like you really got to be like, you gotta go dumb for like.
He makes party music. That's exactly what he does. He makes party music. That's exactly what he does.
I know you saw him in that bleach striped shirt.
I know. I don't want to talk about that. That's okay. I just like the music. All right. I don't like
yeah.
He's very animated too.
What does that even mean?
Like he's like very like
outgoing.
Yes, he's very animated. Like I feel like he's like a carbon copy of like it's like some anime character or something like that.
God forbid he get an interview with Joe Budden.
Oh Jesus! You see the one with Yachty. You see how Yachty did.
All I'm saying is like, Budden don't got hits. You can't be talking.
Budden
about
has one hit.
What hit?
Pump It Up.
Oh, fair. I'll give you that.
Okay, his one hit, and I think personally, I think he has like 2 other good songs. The song that he did with Tank and Wayne, and the song that he did with French and Wiz, and that was it.
Joe Budden never been hot though.
Joe's been hot for one after when Pump It Up came out, he was hot, and then that was it. And that was it. And that sucks. And the fact that
Eminem crying on Love and Hip Hop.
He has a cosign from literally arguably the greatest rapper of all time, Eminem.
That don't mean shit though.
What do you mean that doesn't mean shit? Okay, you mean to tell me that that you wouldn't be like, oh, I'm the shit if you got a cosign from Eminem?
That's like Biggie signing me and me be like, dude,
what?
I'm like that good. I'm signed with Biggie, but honestly, I'm trash.
Okay, all right, that makes sense because I feel like there's some because I
first off, he signed Slaughterhouse.
Yes.
He didn't sign Joe Budden directly.
Okay, well that means something. Like he has
the other dudes in Slaughterhouse are dope.
Royce I think is the best.
Royce da 5'9". I don't know how come he hasn't blown up.
He's fire. He's fire.
I mean, like I know he had some hype, but like he was never as big as I thought he could have been.
I mean, but he has like he just has bar. Yeah, that too. But he just has bars, and I feel like this generation, like besides, okay, my thing is that you can love a Kendrick Lamar who literally is known for bars.
Yeah.
But you can't love a Royce da 5'9". That's something that I want to discuss.
Because I think people who like Kendrick Lamar but then don't like conscious rappers are hype beasts. They wanna.
I don't understand. Okay, my thing is that I don't understand how you could. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the Mask Off remix came out this weekend.
Trash.
What do you mean? What?
I love Kendrick to death. That was trash.
Okay, but he actually, but he made a good point. Like, how did you let me like go to number one with making conscious albums?
Yeah.
That's a very good question. How did that's a good question. Like, how do you let him do that?
Honestly, I think Kendrick's probably the best rapper rap has ever had.
He's the best lyricist today. Right now.
I think overall, and
He will go down as one of the greatest rappers of all time.
Yeah.
Easily.
I don't consider like Lil Uzi and them rappers.
I consider them as like, I don't even know what I guess I wouldn't even consider them artists.
Like,
to be honest
Lil
with you.
Yachty barely passes that line of a rapper.
Because he
actually talks in his shit.
Yeah, of course. And I disagree with all like the backlash he's gotten. You know what I'm saying? Like,
For what?
Like, cause remember in that interview when he said he didn't know his Biggie, like he didn't listen, he hadn't listened to Biggie, but then again it's a generational thing. Like, yo, he grew up on Soulja Boy and Lil B. Do you know how sad that makes me?
First off, don't disrespect Lil B while I'm in your house.
Okay, okay, but I'm talking about like that swag cloud rap. Like, he was influenced off of that, and I no disrespect to Lil B because I think Lil B is like 13,000 times better than Soulja Boy. And
You ain't wrong.
what?
You ain't wrong.
I know, but like, I just don't understand like why people like they just don't respect where rap comes from. Like, I like the Lil Uzis, the Kodaks, all of them, except Designer. Hate that motherfucker. I'm not gonna say I hate that motherfucker, but I don't like his music. I just don't like his music. That's just not okay. Panda was cool for like 5 minutes.
He has had Panda,
And that's it.
and then
That's it.
that's where that list ends.
Yeah, that's exactly where that's at.
Yeah,
So I like all of them, but if you hand me like a Tribe Called Quest came out with the album, I believe I think last year or this year. I think it was last year, like the close to last year. I will toss a Lil Uzi album out the window to listen to that Tribe album. I like some of the new wave. Like, I think Playboi Carti is fire. To be honest with you, I think he is.
I'm not gonna get into it, bro.
Why not?
You do. Magnolia is his only good song off that album.
I like Cardi. I like Cardi.
Nah.
I like Cardi way more. Okay? Would you rather listen to Designer than Cardi?
If Magnolia was stuck on repeat,
Magnolia is fire. but I mean, Cardi's got a co-sign by A$AP Rocky.
once again,
And I know you love A$AP.
you know I do. But
And not just Rocky, you like Ferg too.
sometimes rappers sign trash artists on accident.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wiz Khalifa signed Lil Uzi. I don't like
That's
Wiz
actually
Khalifa
false.
that much.
That's actually false.
What?
Yeah, that he thought like he just gave him a Taylor Gang chain, and then DJ Drama was like, no, he signed to us. Which DJ Drama is the reason why I feel like DJ Drama doesn't get the respect that he deserves, because DJ Drama is the reason why we have the Dedication mixtape series. Dedications 1 through 5.
Dedications could have stopped at 3. Just saying.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't? Okay, I like D4 and D5.
Dedication 4 is when it was the skate one, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Trash.
The one with Burn on it.
Trash.
Where you did what? What?
Trash.
I don't. Okay, and okay. Since we're on the topic of Lil Wayne, why do people think that No Ceilings 2 is trash? I don't think it is.
It's just like every sequel to every movie ever made. It's not as good as the first one. Doesn't necessarily mean it's bad.
Time out. Which, you mean to tell me that the Carter series wasn't like crazy? He went up to the I'm pretty sure Carter 5 is gonna be crazy. I wasn't that big a fan of Carter 4, but Carter 3 was the best.
Carter 3 was the best. Carter 4 still went hard for me. I'm excited for Carter 5. That's like the only series that he's kept up. And Dedication,
they're supposed to be Carter 5 and then Dedication 6, and I think he's supposed to be done. Well, speaking of Lil Wayne, the T Wayne.
Oh my God, it was beautiful.
It felt like you were in 2009
magic,
again.
man.
It was
Like
great.
magic.
And That made me feel good because I remember when we were in school, T-Pain was popping.
Mm-hmm.
T-Pain was the man.
I was just listening to his track list off of Freaknik.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I was playing that on Spotify earlier. That shit fire.
So, let's get into this. Let's get into some of the subjects that we talked about. We're gonna go with East Coast and West Coast. East Coast versus West Coast.
I already told you West Coast.
You already told me West Coast. Who do you think if you had to pick from one from each side, like who's the most influential? Let's start with West Coast.
Like on me, or just like in the coast area?
In the coast area. Like who from the West Coast do you think is the most
Dr.
influential?
Dre.
Dre
Or Snoop Dogg.
Okay, I feel like Dre opened up a lot of doors over there. If it wasn't for Dre, I seriously think there wouldn't be any Snoop Dogg.
That's what I'm saying.
Because if you listen to The Chronic, Snoop didn't have one album out, and that was kind of his launching pad for his career. And Snoop is literally the OG of rap.
He'll never die.
He will never. He's on his didn't he just come out with like his 15th album?
Shit, I don't know, but
He just dropped another one.
the dude's like a crab.
Crabs
never die unless you kill him.
Don't call Snoop a crab.
I fucked up because he's a crab. Shit.
God damn it.
I've let you down, gangland.
God damn it. Okay, but anyways, Snoop, if you hear this, he didn't mean it.
I'm sorry, blood.
But that's even worse.
Blood cuz?
No, stop it. Okay, so when we talk about West Coast, people say Tupac. Tupac is from the East Coast.
Okay, that's where he might have been born.
Yeah, he's from the East Coast. And I don't understand why people just leave that out like, yo, he's from LA. Tupac's from LA. No, he's not. Tupac's from New York.
Died in LA.
I know, and it's sad. Rest in peace, Tupac. But
he died throwing up a West Side Gang sign.
He was in a car with Suge, man. And also,
that just thickened.
Shout out to the people who made the All Eyes on Me movie, the Tupac movie that's coming out in June.
I'm not watching it.
Why aren't you watching it?
I'll be honest with you.
I'm pretty sure it's made. I think it's made from the same people who made Straight Outta Compton.
Tupac's dead. Let's let him rest in peace.
Okay, but
Let's
did
not make movies. He's gone.
But did you watch Straight Outta Compton?
Yes.
What did you not like it?
It was great.
It was fantastic. Was it sad when Easy died?
Yes, but at the same time, sometimes that's what that. It's like when somebody dies and the book they wrote gets famous.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like Anne Frank.
Like Biggie when his. I can't. This is why I can't do anything with you, man. It's no holds barred with you. And why did you just make a Jewish joke? I probably got Jewish people listening to this, man. Like, apologize to the Jewish community. Apologize to the Jewish community right now.
I'm sorry for what Hitler did.
God, that's even worse. Okay, you know what? Never mind. Let's just keep going. But anyways, what do you? Okay, so Dre and Snoop on the West Coast. Okay, what about East Coast? If you don't say Biggie has to be the first one.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now. I'm taking Tupac and Biggie off the shelf
because they're in their own
not own category.
They're literally the top two of almost God status.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and take those off the shelf, and I'm going with lower tier. So
I want to
Jay-Z.
say Jay-Z. Don't hit me, but probably Diddy. Diddy opened a lot of doors for people, man. Diddy discovered Biggie.
I'm just being honest with you. I've never been a big fan of Diddy. Ever.
Why? You think he's just kind of just there like a showman?
So, I mean, his net worth right now is bracking, but
I would think, okay, if it was for me, since you said Dre and Snoop, I'll say Dre and Snoop as well. But I do want to throw in, I don't know if you've ever heard of DJ Quick.
No.
DJ Quick is probably the most underrated DJ in LA.
Clearly, because I never heard of him.
Because okay. You know when you watch old, okay. You know when you go to the skating rink or whatever, and there's a certain type of feel, there's a certain type of music that you hear when you're going to the skating rink. It's that fucking play that funky mute like that. It's that. It's
White
that.
boy, yeah.
Not kind of like that, but like something. You know what I'm talking about? That kind of music.
Like a funk.
Yeah, something like funky, something funky.
Yeah.
That's what DJ Quick did. DJ Quick brought like hip hop and funk together, kind of. Same thing that Dre did, but DJ Quick didn't get that much, respect for it. So I'm gonna put DJ Quick kind of like as the third one in there. But I agree with the Dre and Snoop. On the East Coast, I'm gonna have to put Biggie and Jay-Z on that one because I feel okay. Listen, I was more of a Nas person.
Nas is dope.
Nas is one of the goats, and that's why I didn't listen to Jay-Z as much because I was like, dude, Nas is like the greatest. But I will always put Jay-Z in the top 10, maybe top 5.
Well, let me ask you this: if you had to pick one rapper from the East Coast to battle a rapper,
Nas.
Nas. I got the game.
From what you mean from West?
Huh? Yeah, I'm doing the West. You got the East.
You're the game? Okay,
dude.
that would be a crazy ass battle though.
I think the world would just explode.
I would pay money to see that.
That'd be like the Chris Brown and
Soulja Boy fight? No.
Soulja Boy fight that just never happened.
That was supposed to be a pay-per-view because literally 50 Cent was like, yo, okay, we got Chris Brown versus Soulja Boy. We got 22 Savage versus 21 Savage. The winner takes the Savage name.
You act like 21 was going to walk up there with not a
9
in his draws.
Just boom, pop on him, like right in the thing. He was going to kill him.
No.
Does 21 Savage scare you?
He's just got like, he looks like
He's got this
chihuahua face. And like,
he's got a demeanor that he just doesn't give a fuck.
I don't know. He just like, I know it sounds weird, but his teeth scare me.
His teeth scare you?
Yeah.
They
look sharp, like he filed them hoes.
I mean,
got a mouth like a German Shepherd.
Okay, so all right. Well, so in this new wave of rap, where do you fit Young Thug?
If Lil Uzi and Lil Wayne did the Dragon Ball Z fusion
dance,
I feel like that would be Future.
Wow.
Young Thug.
Really?
Yeah.
So you think? Okay, so let me think.
Young Thug's gotten better than when he started out because I used to absolutely hate that motherfucker, and now like I can bump a few songs every now and then.
I mean, here's the thing with Thug for me. Thug is in his own lane, and it works. He's done songs. Supposedly, he's done a song with Elton John.
Where?
Exactly. He's done songs with Kanye. He's done songs with Drake. We'll go talk about More Life in a couple minutes.
You're not gonna like me after this. Going to tell you right now.
But I just feel like Thug is kind of like the leader of the new school. Who do you think the leader of the new school is?
I don't even think they've nominated anybody yet, but it definitely ain't Young Thug.
Who could it be? It's not Uzi.
It's not Uzi.
It's not Kodak.
It's not Kodak. It's not Yachty. I don't think New School has a leader yet because I feel like
it is Thug.
I feel like they're all just doing different things. But like, the New School ain't a group. They
all fuck with each other though. Like Uzi's done songs with Thug. Thug's done songs with Yacht. Like everybody in the New School has done songs with each other.
I know you saw that XXL when it was like Kodak, Yacht.
That made me mad.
That was trash.
That made me mad. Like that whole class, I was like,
this
okay,
the new class, right?
No, the new class hasn't been announced yet.
Oh, okay.
The last class was the Kodaks, the Kodaks, the designers, the Yachties, the fact that they had the nerve to put Dave East in there made me sick because Dave East has bars and
Dave East is dope.
Dave East is dope and Dave East has bars and the fact that they put him.
Hey, where's Dave East from?
I think he's from the Bronx, Brooklyn.
Oh, fuck.
He's from Brooklyn. Why?
Because I was gonna put him on West Coast if he was.
He's not West. He's done songs with West Coast people, but he's not. No, he's not West Coast. He's from the Bronx.
Like, don't get me wrong.
Oh no, excuse me. He's from Harlem.
Harlem.
He's from Harlem.
I mean, like, I know I picked the West Coast, but I still fuck with East Coast rappers pretty.
Yeah,
good. It's
I
not
mean, ASAP's on the East Coast. Joey's on the East Coast.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some South rappers too. There's some South rappers too. You gotta think.
Suicide Boys.
They just put out 5 EPs today.
What?
Yeah, three song 3 or 5 3-song EPs on SoundCloud.
Oh shit! I'm gonna have to bump those on the way home. I didn't know that shit.
Yeah, they just and I read that this morning and I was like, yo, this is crazy. Speaking of surprising things, I know you heard about this. Bryson Tiller dropped his album a month early.
I know, and I've only listened to maybe a handful of songs, and I fuck with it.
I like it.
I feel like he took the criticism he got
From Trap Soul.
And figured out, okay, this is what I'm best at. This is what the people want to hear. And he took that and made a whole album around that.
Exactly.
Idea.
Like I listened to about 12 songs into the sound because it's a 19 track album, and I was 12 songs in and I was like, I haven't heard a bad song yet.
Yeah, I mean, it's just because like Trap Soul like had bangers and had songs.
Don't was like the biggest song for like a while.
Don't, Exchange, Sorry Not Sorry, Rambo.
Yeah.
Like the song had bangers, it had songs you could vibe with. But there was also like those songs that I kind of felt like just filled the gap.
That's what, the
idea.
filler.
Yeah, the fillers. And then I feel like he really did a good job of taking those out in the new.
Let's talk about this. Do you think that's a problem with people's albums these days?
Fillers?
Is the filler?
I have a real bad problem about finding like 6 songs on like a 20-track CD or like an album. And I'll bump those heavy, and like all of a sudden, to me, like the rest of the album's trash, and I'll never go.
I know, and you're like, I wanted to enjoy this because I
want to say I can bump the whole thing.
Yeah, exactly. Like I used to get mad when people made like 12, 10, 9 track albums, and I was like, why are you not giving us a lot of music? And then I figure out like, yo, these are like the best 9 songs from him I've ever heard.
Yeah, it's just like. I would only bang those 6 songs, and I'd be like, oh, the rest of those are trash, like, they're not good. And then I'll catch myself, like, maybe, like, 3 months later after the fucking album dropped, and I'm listening to them now, and I'm like, bro,
and
what
that's the
fuck?
thing. That's the thing.
So some fillers
are crazy, but you just have to get that second listen on.
Yeah, it's because they're fillers at first to me, and so to other people, it's still a filler to me. It's dope now.
We were at a friend's house, and me and Zach briefly talked about Damn, and he told me about how he can literally listen to that album literally full on.
Front to back.
I
think that's one of the only albums recently that I can do.
That's and our friend Adrian Franco, shout out to Franco, said the same thing. And I agree. I just don't think that it's his best one.
Shut your dirty whore.
Oh, well then give me some reasons why you think it's his best album. I did a review on it, by the way. It's on the YouTube channel. Go check that out.
Way to plug yourself.
Hey, you got to. Cheap plug.
So back to the filler thing.
Yeah, there's no filler.
There's no filler.
Is that the reason?
Other albums from me, and I've listened to every
Kendrick album.
Like These Walls was a filler to me.
But then you listen to it and you're like, yo.
Yeah. When that chick moaned in the beginning, I was like, this is trash.
I just like the sex. Yeah. That shit. Okay, and then hold on.
I think my favorite part of that song is at the very end.
We got DNA, which is
snaps.
He loses. I swear, when Kendrick does these verses, that I think he's literally like pissed the fuck off. Like when he gets out the booth, I'm like, I'm not talking to you, dude.
There's no way. He's not mad.
He's angry as all. Like he's angry, and what's crazy, what I liked about the album, and I said this in my review, is the tempo changing. Like it goes from Blood, and then it goes right into DNA, and then it slows down when it comes to
Yah, and Pride,
and then it takes back up into Element, and then Feel, and then Loyalty, which is I think the best Rihanna feature I've heard all year. But and then he has a song with U2. Yeah,
that was crazy, right?
That shocked me.
That's Triple X, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think
Triple X might be my favorite song just because
one song it's U2 though. It's Kendrick Lamar versus U2.
Flipping back and forth.
Yeah.
It's kind of going slow, then all of a sudden he's pissed off and rapping.
And then when Bono comes in and starts doing his thing, I was like, yo, this is dope.
Yeah.
Like I was Let's not get me wrong. 10 out of 10. Love this. Oh, actually, I gave it a 9.5 because I felt like it was missing something. I didn't because. Let me explain. I feel like it was missing something because you didn't understand. Like, okay, what does this mean? Like, Kendrick gets shot in the beginning, and then the album goes, and then all of a sudden it rewinds to the first part. I was taking a walk today, and that's the end of the album. I'm like, this makes what does this mean? What does this mean?
See, that's too deep for me.
And you know me, I like to figure out what is going on when it comes to these albums. But speaking of last albums, I'm pretty sure you know this news that Logic's next album is going to be his last.
What? What?
You should see the look on this man's face. Yes.
Why?
He's like wants to like do other stuff.
Okay, I respect that.
He's like, cause you know he wants to like write movies. He has a wife now. He's gonna have like kids and stuff.
Fuck.
Good.
Yeah.
Can I get a clap for that? Like, yes. Shout out to and Logic's album was incredible.
Oh, it was amazing.
I
didn't know he was. I this whole time didn't know he was like a quarter black.
He's half black.
He's half black.
He's like me. People say we look alike.
Yeah, but his skin tone's my skin tone.
I know.
Cause there's no like shade to him at all.
And it's crazy, but like people, I think when I started liking Logic was when I heard Under Pressure, like the very first album, when he came out with I'm Gone.
I was super late to the Logic hype. I heard Nicki, the song about him quitting cigarettes.
Yeah.
And I have a smoking problem. I'm gonna go ahead and admit that.
Go ahead, talk about it.
And I cut back. I'm trying to cut back and shit like that. And when I first started to cut back, I had heard that song, and it was weird.
You got a connection from it.
Because I was sitting there, I was talking about it, and then whoever played it was on not Spotify or whatever, Pandora, and it came on, and I was like, okay, he's talking about it next, bitch.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right.
And then you figure out he's talking about nicotine.
I'm enslaved to the nicotine, and I slumped. I had tears coming from my eyes.
What did you think when he came out with the song that has the number to the suicide hotline? With Alessia Cara and Khaled.
That's Logic for you.
That's deep, though.
That is
so
the
Logic,
deepest
thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Because it starts out with he wants to die.
Yeah.
And then in the end, he says, I want to live. And I'm like, that's incredible. And the fact that, if you've heard the entire album, the fact that he has a hidden J. Cole song at the end of the entire album.
I haven't even heard it.
It's incredible.
Really?
It's incredible.
Is that why there was speculation that he was on it? Because he was sitting on top of that house in the back of the album.
Yeah, exactly.
And I was like, I looked on the sheet and I never saw J. Cole's name.
J. Cole. Okay, if you listen to the song, the original, he caught backlash because the original title of the album was called Africarian, which is Africa and then Aryan, which that doesn't. Yes, no. So we decided. Good name, though. I like the creativity, but it would have not. I don't think it would have sold anything. But Logic's.
Have you heard Spider-Man?
Black Spider-Man's incredible.
Oh my god, I've never wanted to be.
That song makes you happy. Yeah. That song makes you happy.
Like, I want to be a positive leader somewhere.
And the song Everybody's great.
Yeah.
But I like the reason I am such a big fan of Logic is because of his concepts.
Yeah.
The concepts behind his are like movies, and the fact that Everybody isn't necessarily about him. It's about all these other people that go through everything. And the cover album has like Juicy J, Killer Mike, J. Cole just sitting on top of a roof,
which I thought was super dope.
Which of course
that album.
And you know what's crazy? The only streaming service that has that album cover is iTunes and Apple Music, and it's not on Spotify.
Bullshit.
Is it on yours? Because that's what they told me. It's like it's only on Apple Music. Is Everybody. But
right here
is J. Cole sitting in the? No, he's not. There's no way.
Yeah, he is. Right here.
Let me see. Excuse me, people. We gotta
I can't
figure
zoom
out
in, but you see it.
Holy crap, he is. Well, I was told that it was only on Apple Music that he was just sitting up perched up there. But isn't that? But then also think about this. J. Cole only did 2 features this year. Who was the other one? Joey Badass.
Oh yeah, that album was dope. You know how I felt about Joey Badass.
You texted me as soon as you heard the album, and you said, "I understand why you like Joey so much."
Yeah,
and I was like,
completely flipped my whole opinion.
Because and what was crazy is that if you look at the album, the way the album was set up, the first 6 songs just him.
Yeah,
and then the last 6 songs are features, which is crazy to me.
I like how he balanced it out.
Because the song with Schoolboy Q, crazy. Song with J. Cole, crazy.
Yeah.
The song with Nick Caution, Kirk Knight, and Michi Darko from Flatbush Zombies, crazy.
Flatbush has been.
Flatbush's album was incredible.
Yes, I listened to Bounce, and then I listened to New Phone Who Dis, like a hype beast, and then I actually went through the whole album the other day. I'm like, what have I been missing on? Holy shit!
What is it? This Is It.
Mm-hmm.
This Is It's my favorite song off of there.
Fuck. I like Trade Off. Trade Off was dope to me.
I can't wait for that.
I can't even pick a favorite song off that album. It's just all of it.
While we get into different topics, while we talked about East Coast versus West Coast, do you think, let's get back to that, do you think Kendrick is right now the king of the West? And if you don't agree, who could possibly be the king of the West?
Right now?
Yeah.
Oh. I'd say it has to be him or The Game. The Game.
People don't give The Game the credit that he deserves.
I know. I mean, I feel like the only people who listen to The Game are like hood bitches.
I love The Game.
I know.
I love The Game. The Game is easily and probably in my top 10.
I just like, don't get me wrong, like Kendrick is like said Compton in songs, and
yes,
he's
but I feel like he puts on for the West too.
But The Game, literally, you almost can't go through a whole Game song without hearing something about LA.
Yep,
something about him being a blood.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he's got that whole tattooed on his face.
Do you think? But do you think YG is up there too?
No.
Why not?
YG is not up.
YG has had 2 incredible albums.
He's had 2 incredible songs. Is what you meant to say?
No, 2. My Crazy Life was incredible, and so is still Brazy.
Brazy was decent.
Brazy was really.
Brazy was decent.
Brazy was crazy. See what I did there?
No, I feel you. I just feel like YG for some people. YG's not for me. I'll bump him.
I like YG. I like YG. I think YG is dope. I think YG deserves to be in the spotlight that he's in. The fact that he has 2 Drake features on back-to-back albums.
Those are only 2 good songs.
No, because that's not even the best song off that.
Back bracket.
Hold
that out. Didn't say it.
No, don't.
Didn't say it.
What are you saying? No, that one, not that one. But the best song off of that is "Gimme Got Shot."
Never heard it.
"Gimme Got Shot" off of Still Brazy is probably one of the best songs off that entire album.
I gave like 3 songs a chance, and I was.
And you know what's crazy? There was no DJ Mustard on Still Brazy.
Really?
There was 0. 0. And I think that's incredible.
It is.
And
probably I didn't like it.
Did you like My Crazy Life though?
No.
Why?
Just told you YG's for some people. It ain't for me.
Okay.
Like The Game bloods out, but like
YG kind of goes a little bit too
far.
YG
dripping.
YG's dripping.
I lived in a trailer park till I was like 6, so like I'm kind of hard, kind of not.
Yo, like I'm interested into seeing what what this just re-upped Threes is gonna sound like, because DJ, it's called, he came out with a mixtape series called Just Read Up YG.
Oh.
Just Read Up 1, Just Read Up 2, and he's gonna come out with Just Read Up 3, and it's gonna be executive produced by DJ Mustard. So him and Mustard are back in the studio again, so that's gonna be interesting. The other thing I'm interested into hearing is this this rumor of this Travis Scott and Quavo album that's going around.
I disagree with that. I disagree.
What do you mean?
Travis Scott makes.
He's another dude who makes he
makes party music, and I feel like he should stick to just trying making singles. He's not.
Okay, so you mean to tell me you didn't hear Rodeo and you were like, okay, this is cool, and then when Birds in the Trap came out,
like I said, there's the songs that everyone banged off of Birds in the Trap are the songs I banged,
like Goosebumps,
The
Ends,
yeah,
okay,
the one he did with Kid Cudi.
Oh, through the late night, yeah,
that was probably by far.
I feel bad for Kid Cudi because he made a very good album, Passion, Pain, and Demon Slaying.
We almost got old Cudi back.
Oh, this close. Yeah,
it was close. It was amazing. I love that album
because, and the thing is that the fact that album is an hour and a half full of Cudi music, and we're sitting here like, this is great, and then you get to By Design with him and Andre 3000, and I was like, oh my god. And then, okay, y'all would probably sleep on this song. I heard this song probably after the third listen. Rose Golden with Willow Smith. Mm-hmm. Holy shit, man.
I know this is super weird and out of place. I know we did West Coast and East Coast. If the South had something, it'd have to be Andre 3000. There's nobody else who could handle that title.
Well, Andre's from Atlanta.
We claim that.
The East Coast claims Andre 3000?
The South.
Oh, the South. Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, yeah, that's good because he's the best. I seriously think he's the best from the South.
Yeah, like there's just no one else.
Because and you know what's crazy? Andre has never put out a solo album,
and it blows my mind because I know if he did,
it would be incredible.
It would just be like this most badass.
Okay, because you know what? Because Outkast came out with this album called The Speaker Box Love Below.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
and it's literally a Big Boy solo album and an Andre 3000 solo album, just put on one, and everybody just listens to the Love Below and just says that this is a Andre 3000 album.
Yeah,
and that's as close as we're ever gonna get. I mean,
Big Boy dope too.
Big Boy's fixing to come out with an album.
I'm gonna go ahead and I take back my statement about just Andre.
Outkast, period.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for Outkast, most of these dudes that's rapping now would not.
I know you heard that song with Andre and Jay-Z. I think Jay-Z's on it. Married to the Game, some shit like that.
Okay, are you probably no? Because shout out to my boy Avery. Andre 3000 is probably part of one of the greatest songs ever, and I'm about to tell you, it's the International Players Anthem with Pimp.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's the International Players Anthem with UGK and
UGK.
Okay, you seriously cannot tell me that there is not. You may think of like maybe 10 other songs from other different genres, but that's like top 3 best hip hop song of all time.
Oh yeah. Because
when Andre starts, I type a text to a girl I used to see, something about this cutie pie with whom I want to be, and I apologize. I apologize if this message gets you down because I'd CC every girl that I'd CC around town. Like, yo. And then Pimp C comes right after that. My bitch a choosy, lover never fuck without a rubber. Okay, you can't tell me that song is not incredible. It was so perfectly well put together.
I think that might be one of my top rap songs
of all time. I mean, that's top 5 for me. Yeah. That's top 5 for me. What's another one? Slow Jams with Kanye, Twista, Jamie Foxx.
Never heard it.
You've never heard Slow Jams by Kanye, Jamie Foxx?
No.
He says she wants some Marvin Gaye, some Luther Vandross,
ass.
Don't you dare! Don't you? Are you putting that in your top 5?
No, stop.
Now make that motherfucker hammer time. Okay, so get on a more serious subject. We talked about music. We are gonna talk about a little bit about Mac Miller, but that's gonna segue from this situation. You talked about how last time that you got into an accident, correct?
Yes.
And you I know that did some kind of damage to your ego as a little bit, and my question is, if you can give some advice to these people, because that's the mission. That's the mission statement in this. Is what were some of the things that you like throughout that time from recovery and just trying to get yourself back together? What was some of the things that you did to stay positive?
A lot of Need for Speed. A lot of Need for Speed, dude. Say what you want. The track list on that game's fucking fire. But no, for real, I was stuck on the couch in the living room for like a long ass time because my legs and shit and I was so drugged up from like the pain shit that I was too weak to transition myself from the bed or from the wheelchair to the bed. So I had to
speak a little louder.
Oh, sorry about that, Chief.
No, you did. You're good.
And I couldn't transition from the wheelchair to the bed, so it was easier just for me to transition from the wheelchair to the couch.
Mm-hmm.
So I stayed on the couch for like 2 months and like never left the house, and that's where I slept, shit like that. So it was like fucking, it was probably like the worst time of my life just because I was so fucking bored all the time. But one of the things I did to stay positive, I honestly listened to like a lot of rap music. That's the first time I heard Rory.
He's dope.
070 Shake.
She just got signed by Good Music, which is
Yeah.
Kanye's label.
That's the first time I heard her. And pretty much I would just sit there and just look for new music, something to kind of
get your mind off of what the situation
Yeah.
was.
Because there wasn't like a lot for me to do, but that was one of them. It was either play Xbox or look up, try to find new artists that I like to listen to while I'm chilling there. Or
Yeah.
shit like that. I'd watch a lot of interviews between rappers, try to keep them.
Sounds like some shit that I do.
But there wasn't a lot to do, but
I'm talking about like what would you do mentally?
it's kind of hard when you can't masturbate because you're stuck on like.
God damn it! So like,
But for
did you ever like cross your mind like, yo, this is gonna be like this isn't like the end of me. You're gonna be like, all right, everything's gonna be straight.
for a little bit there, I was like, damn. I was like, sit on this couch for like a month now. I was like, kind of wish that motorcycle would have hit a little bit harder.
God damn it!
But I mean, I think everybody has that. Even if it's not like a serious situation, they have like little
Glimpses.
of like, I wish I wasn't here. I wish I wasn't this. I wasn't that. Or it'd be easier if I just didn't have to deal with all this.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing that I do is I literally think about what would my mom do? What would my dad do? What would you do? What would Andrew do? What would Logan do? What would James do? And because I'm really like, I have a lot of friends.
Yeah.
And I started thinking about like, man, I really don't want the good times to end. I don't want to not be able to laugh in my garage again. Because James pulled his dick out and put it on somebody's forehead when they passed out.
Oh, God.
Which has happened before.
Oh, Jesus.
And let me tell you that I threw up because I laughed so hard.
It was that damn funny.
Because he didn't say anything. He just walked over there. Dude passed out on the couch.
Just did it.
And you just see his hips moving. And I'm like,
what are you doing?
what are you doing? So I kind of leaned back a little bit because I'm on the same couch. A dude's laying next to me. I kind of like lean back and look. He hella put his dick on his forehead.
Oh, my God.
And he's just giggling.
and you're done.
Dude, I fell on the floor and I'm just crying. But that's what I do is like.
You cried so much it hurt?
Yeah.
Or you laughed so much it hurt?
Mm-hmm. I just don't want to miss out on future
crazy
memories and good things that I can laugh about. And I want to have a son who can, or a daughter, experience those type of things that I did.
Dude, your kid running around.
I don't even know if I could handle my own child. Dude, I know he's going to be an asshole.
Dude, your kid's going to be funny. I hope you know that. Your kid's going to be fucking hilarious.
He's going to be funny.
He's going to be hilarious.
I'm just worried he's going to be...
You know what I'm ready for? Me, you, and Andrew sitting around watching our kids just playing around. And it's, you know what it's going to be like? What's that movie with David Spade, Adam Sandler, Kevin James?
Grown Ups?
It's going to be like Grown Ups. That's exactly what it's going to be.
I'll be honest, I'm not going to take real good care of my kid. The wife better be on that show. I'm not watching my kid.
I'm going to be the Adam Sandler. You're going to be Kevin James.
Wait, is Kevin James the big one?
No, that's Andrew. That'd be
Okay.
Andrew. That'd
Thank
be
God,
Andrew.
I thought I was about to fight you. Who's Kevin James?
Kevin James from King of Queens.
That's the big guy.
Yeah, that's the big guy. Adam Sandler.
I'm him?
No, I said either you or Andrew.
Kevin James.
Andrew's Kevin James.
I'm somebody else.
you probably.
I'm Chris Rock.
Why are you? That's no.
I'm black.
That's James. No, it's not. That's not. No, we're being racist. I'm sorry. But anyways,
I don't see color.
I don't see colors. I don't see colors. But anyways, segueing this is because we share a top 5 spot with the great Mac Miller.
Oh yeah.
He's in both of our top 5s. I would like to give not only props to him but also respect, because he dropped 2 shows and festivals just to be with his girlfriend Ariana Grande because of the whole Manchester incident. I actually do want to kind of clap up for that.
You're just kind of a dick if you don't.
But to see him, and I kind of think this is I can't. I've been waiting to say this. To see him go from Mac Miller to Malcolm to Malcolm was cool. Like to see him like
Actually,
be an actual human being. You know,
not
what
just
I'm
like
saying?
that rapper. Who
Not the rapper.
Yeah.
Not Mac Miller the rapper. It's Malcolm.
Yeah.
And just to see him, you know what I'm saying, just be by his girl's side while, you know, first things first, I would like to send my prayers out to her and everybody who was affected in that tragedy, because I don't think anybody should ever have to go through that. And I was just talking about this with somebody. The fact that it was an Ariana Grande concert that's what makes me very upset.
You know, you kind of think like that's such like a weird target.
It's like who you have to think, who is Ariana Grande's audience?
Something about like kids and little girls.
Exactly. Like, why would you like? I would understand if it's a rapper's kind of thing. Not that I wish, like, that I don't condone any of this, but I would understand it was a rapper. But Ariana Grande, though,
it's a whole bunch of little kids.
that's always a bunch of little kids just want to go see their favorite singer sing their favorite song.
Yeah.
Like they want to see her sing "The Way," the song that she did with Mac. That song was dope. That song was dope, and the song that she did with for Mac's album, my favorite part, off of the Divine Feminine, and but I just feel like, yo, man, that's like a shooting at a Selena Gomez concert, bro. Like I think Ariana Grande has literally the most innocent audience in music.
Yeah, that's like going to like a
T-Swift concert,
a Power Ranger convention, and
it getting shot up. Like, why?
Yeah.
It's Power Rangers.
You know, it's nothing but kids.
Exactly. It's nothing but kids, and the fact that almost 20 people lost their lives just because they were going to 22.
I believe it was the official count.
And I think Joe Budden brought up a good point on Everyday Struggle. I don't know if you've ever seen that.
Nope.
Joe Budden and DJ Academics have a show on Complex called Everyday Struggle. It's like Rap Sports Center.
Oh, okay.
It's freaking amazing. But he made up a good point. He says, I would hate to be a parent in that situation.
Yeah.
To get the call that your son or daughter went to a concert, an Ariana Grande concert, and you're thinking light of it. You're thinking, oh, this is something that's like, this is innocent. This is like, they're gonna have fun.
Yeah.
And then to get the call that they died in an attack.
Yeah.
That hurts for me.
Yeah.
To even think about that, man.
There's some like,
it's sad, dude.
it's evil that, you know, there's just like a certain type of evil out there that's just like unfathomable to you and me, because we would just never think of
something like that.
Yeah. And
for people, and I hate to say, and what sucks is that Ariana Grande is very traumatized at this point.
Yeah.
and the fact that 22 of her, I'm pretty sure her biggest fans lost their lives at her concert. I don't know. I'd
be scared to perform again.
I would be scared to perform again as well, and I'm probably gonna say that we won't hear any music from her for about a couple, maybe.
She needs it.
She needs time. She needs time.
She can never make music again.
And I don't. And the thing is, at this point in time, if her and Mac are still dating by that time, I wouldn't mind not hearing another Mac album.
Yeah,
Mac's being a grown ass man right now, so I definitely want to give props to him for that because that shows character. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all the yeah, it's a Forerunner. All the stuff that he did, but we're gonna wrap this up like we usually do. Song of the day. I'm gonna let you think for a minute. Let you think for a minute while I get into mine. This song right here, man. I've been listening to it for a while. I feel like Zach's gonna give me the really weird look. It's that song "Cold" by Maroon 5 and Future. And
that song's good.
That song's great.
That song is amazing.
That song is literally amazing, and the fact, just the dynamic of the melody, the note switch from Adam Levine. Adam Levine kills the entire song. He's the star of the show when it comes to that. And so I just want to give props to that. Song of the day definitely is Maroon 5's Cold featuring Future. There's a remix featuring Gucci Mane somewhere that I have to find to listen to. Shout out to Gucci. He just dropped a mixtape called Drop Top WAP. That's literally the whole mixtape's produced by Metro Boomin. So, also Teenage Emotions is out. Lil Yachty, Bryson Tiller's True to Self is out. Mark Battles, Day 2, featuring a lot of features from Tory Lanez is out. Let's see. There's a couple. I think Vince Staples is gonna drop an album next month. Big Fish Theory.
Yeah.
He came out.
That song was dope.
The song Big Fish is tight, and song Bag Back. Let's see what else is gonna be. DJ Khaled's Grateful is coming, which I'm excited to hear.
I could give two shits less about it.
Major Key was crazy.
Major Key. I just can't stand him, man. I hear his voice on any track and I'm like garbage.
But then again, who makes better collaborations than him?
The Wu-Tang Clan.
Don't ever in your life. Don't ever know who puts Bryson Tiller and Future on one song. Who puts Big Sean, Gucci, 2 Chainz, YG, all exactly.
Someone who can't rap.
That's terrible, dude. Come on, who puts Nas on a song by himself?
Nas puts his stuff on a song.
Okay,
by
but
himself. Nas does that.
Okay, but the song's called Nas Album Done. That means we're getting he was able to break the news that Nas has an album coming this year.
Okay, he's got a lot of money. You're like, who would do that? The dude who has the money to pay them for the features, but he gets the real money.
But who? Okay, really? I'm on one. You can't tell me I'm on one was not one of the best songs.
Trash.
You're lying. I'm
not lying. With Justin Bieber?
No, no. That's I'm the one.
Oh.
I'm on one. Remember? Yes, with Drake, Wayne, Ross.
It was alright.
Dude, that was like my anthem to going out of leaving middle school. I listened to that song so many times. That song is so amazing. But She Will's a good song. But no, I'm ready for Khaled's album. Supposedly we're getting a Jay-Z album this year.
He can stop.
I seriously think he can too. But I also want to send out this public message from everybody who loves hip hop. Jay-Z, could you please put the rest of your albums on Apple Music, please, and Spotify? The fact that you took them off. I want to listen to Blueprint 1 and 2 and Reasonable Doubt.
I'm not going out of my way for those.
I'm not going out of my way. I don't want to go out of my way for those. I just want to have them. They're on iTunes and I got to buy them, but I don't want to buy them. I'm sorry. I mean, you have Tidal, and Tidal
for a while.
and they've been out for a while, and Tidal charges you $25 a month just to listen, just for a streaming service, just to listen to them. No, I mean, I'm not like, Jay-Z's not really in my top 5 like that, but like, I just don't understand why he took them off.
Yeah,
I want to listen to Blueprints. I want to listen to Pop and Tags. That's a great song. So, but let's close out Zach with his song of the day.
it's by Boogie.
Oh, the dude from the West Coast, not A Boogie, but Boogie.
Yeah, just Boogie.
Who's
I Need a Pass.
That's the song.
No, I Need a Pass.
What do you mean you need a pass? Oh, okay. You can't think of it right now.
No, you can just say it. No, like I need the black stamp of approval.
No. Wait, what song is it?
It's called.
Oh my god.
Let
me see.
The blank needs.
Oh, is it off of
The first song.
Oh, yeah.
That's-
Okay, I heard
that's
that
why I
song.
need the
Yes,
stamp of
yes,
approval.
yes. That
So
song.
you can say it.
In needs.
I need the NIGGA needs.
It's a good song. I get
Yeah.
you. Boogie's dope. If you ever get a chance to listen to, there's an album that came out called Rosecrans by Problem and DJ Quick. He's on a song with Dom Kennedy.
Dom Kennedy's dope.
Dom Kennedy's so dope. He's in my top 5. He's on a song with Dom Kennedy. Boogie's on there. DJ Quick, and I think Bad Luck, which is he's in Problem's clique. But that's a dope song. Dope. Like it makes it like it's like that West Coast, all windows down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a good feeling song. So definitely go listen to that one. Any last words from your end, dude?
Stay swifty.
Stay.
Shout out Rick and Morty.
Where can I watch those seasons?
I watched them all on YouTube, but the dude who used to put them up got taken down.
Yikes! I can't. I want
Just go buy
to.
the season set now.
I know. Wait, what?
Just go buy like a season set.
I want to. They have that?
Probably.
Shout out Netflix. If you can just put. If you just.
Chill.
Yeah. Just put Rick and Morty.
That's all we ask.
That's all we ask. Just put Rick and Morty up there. If I gotta start a petition to get like 2,000 signatures.
Also,
that's
Jet
fine.
Li's Fearless.
Also,
Y'all took that out for some reason.
if fans of Archer,
Oh yeah.
if anybody's watched the last season of Archer, it's very sad.
Don't you say anything about it.
I want to, but I can't.
You
But yes, okay, but I'll
haven't
leave
watched
it
it
at
yet.
that. I will leave it at that. But people who watch Archer, if you have not watched the second season, watch it because you'll be sad at the end. Just gonna let you know.
The second season or the last one?
The very most recent
Okay.
season. It's
Yeah.
very it's
The
very
noir thing.
No, it's the one before that. The one
Season 6 or 7?
6. The one where
That's not that sad.
no, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I've watched it.
The one where Archer dies.
He didn't die.
Archer died.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
In the pool?
Yes.
He was alive.
No, he wasn't. Archer's dead. Archer got shot, and then his clone ended up. Remember, they figured out it was a clone, and then the clone like melted, and then Lana looks over and says, "If that's a clone," then she turns, and then she just starts. I'm like, no, why?
Why
Why
do I
did
remember this? I've seen it. I've
What?
watched all of season 6, but I don't remember this.
you don't remember? Because Lana, okay, because remember the actress lady. The actress lady was literally was the killer.
Yeah.
And then her and Archer, she tried to get Archer to go
We're
with
just
her.
ruining this show for a lot of people.
I know. I don't care. I really
Yeah.
don't. But but he goes and then he sees and then he remembers that he has a clone, he has a double that Krieger made.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden she shoots him and she leaves. Thinking that they shot the double, like all of a sudden they see Archer in the pool. They're like, "Oh my God, Archer's dead!" Then all of a sudden, the clone comes around the corners, thinking they think it's Archer, but the clone starts acting up and glitching and stuff, and they're like, "No!" And then Archer's dead, and they figure out that Archer's really dead in the pool. But you don't think he's actually dead.
But how is there a season 7?
It's throwback.
Bullshit. He's not dead.
I was sad when I saw it. I was sad when I saw it.
Watch the episode.
Because it's so. I was not happy. I was like, yo, are you really? You're serious right now?
That was kind of a dumb way to get rid of him.
I don't think okay, you know what's probably gonna happen? Remember when they went to that submarine and it was like Captain Murphy?
Yeah.
And he ended up drowning,
Yeah.
but they ended up saving him at the end.
Yeah.
That's what I think is gonna happen if that's not the end of the season.
That's how they cyborg him, which he hates.
Yeah.
So that'd be kind of funny.
Yeah. So, what's up, FX?
Yeah.
What's up, FX?
We got your script.
We got your script. You make Archer a cyborg. He hates it.
Yeah.
And
he has to deal with it.
He has to deal with it. And but you know what's sad is that him and Lana had a kid, and
he finally started to kind of.
He finally started to grow up, and then he dies. And I'm just like, no, why? But no, sorry if I spoiled anything. But that's that. I watched that and I was like, wow, that's very emotional. I need to talk about it. But anyways, for Zach Stone, I'm Hunter Foreman. This has been the return of Flight 96. Again, hit him up on Twitter at
Steezy Zach, I think.
Steezy Zach. Is it no underscores?
No.
No underscores.
Steezy Zach 50.
Steezy Zach 50 on Twitter. By Hunter Foreman, all one word. If you want to be on the show, I appreciate you coming back, dude.
It's just Steezy Zach, no 50.
It's just Steezy Zach, no 50. But I appreciate you coming back, dude.
Appreciate it, man.
It's seriously. And y'all know the slogan: one love.